Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here sending up a prayer to the man upstairs.
We're on?
Doesn't feel big to him. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. What are we going to do today? Well, J-Dog had a 2017, and I picked up a 2018, and I don't know why, but we can't find a 2019, so he may be right. They may be sitting on it because they might have overstocked or undersold. I have no idea. So we just thought we'd have some fun and do a taste comparison. So start with this one.
Well, I haven't had any of them, so...
Ever?
I bought that for my birthday 2 years ago, and sat on it. Because you're like, oh, they might be better aged. So I was like, I can let it age.
Oh, they definitely do not get worse when you age them. That I will give you. Now, I remember really liking the 2017. It was a... It was a world better than the 16. The 16 was... You're getting kind of almost like a black licorice smell.
Mm-hmm. Smells like a porter.
It's well, technically they're a black ale.
Okay.
And
probably not far from a porter.
no, a black ale would be even lighter. This is the most like an imperial stout of any beer I've ever had. I see you altered the altered the ceiling.
The Irish shine up.
Yeah, I gotta. Here, I'll just help you out right now.
Oh, my dad, you know the old curly Q ones?
Yeah.
Pearlescent? Yeah, he had to go in for stitches for one of those.
Well, you know what? I could save this last little bit, and if for some reason we forget what this tastes like when moving over to that,
it's not bad.
I should have brought down snacks for you.
I ate before I came in.
Oh, okay.
I had half a pizza.
I was going to say, you're the one driving, and mine is 11 point something, and yours 11.2, and I think this is 11.7. Both 11.2s. Wonder if they actually... Wonder how they... You know, it'd actually be nice sometime to actually have a conversation with a real brewmaster. If you say your goal is at least 11%.
Does that mean that's a minimum?
Yeah, I mean, they went, oh, we came out 11.2. We overshot the runway. Plus, we have little comments in here. Little bookkeeping first. I want to say a huge thank you to Paul, Hasman440. He sent me this. I understand they're very, very limited release every single year. Established in 1988, Great Lakes Brewing. And why did he send me the glass?
Send you a whole bunch more?
Because I'm a little afraid. I have 5 of these. He sent a 6-pack to Chuck in 2014.
That's Best By 1915.
Yeah.
It's either good or really skunky.
Chuck had one, said it wasn't his kind of beer, sent it back to Paul, and Paul sent it to me, but then he sent me this year's. So I have, this one would have a drink by 2/16 of 20. So I will be, being that you're driving, and we don't know what will happen if this one's drank, it's probably best that you don't have any of this. And then the other thing that Paul sent me is a 4-pack of Double Wing Imperial Stout. And I don't know if he's had this before or not, but he's having it today during the Army-Navy game, and this one weighs in at 9.2%. So
I don't watch football. Any of it. Snowblower.
That's Mike with it looks like a backpack with a handle on it. It's one of those little paddle.
Oh, a little single stage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Comments. Smile when you say that. I almost put that on the. See, you know, when you're having fun with a friend, reading reading the comments, that's where all your time gets absorbed. Smile Money was first.
This is all your time getting ready just for the video, picking your brew babes.
Yeah. So yeah, we were 15 minutes into that. Now it's just like, okay, J-Dog, you're eventually gonna have to choose.
I was like, that one. Look at her eyes. They're green. Yeah. You're just looking at her eyes.
Eyes? Oh my God. Smile Money, you can work on the weekend pro bono. Multi-gun man says something about pro boner. Smile Money, Eric, if you give Belgian ales 10s and feel this one is very, very good, maybe your Belgian prejudice should be reconsidered. Well, what I don't like is the ones that are really, really heavy on the coriander.
Cilantro.
There you go. There's your Mr. T starter kit for you.
Oh. Someone being funny?
That's supposed to be a necklace.
Someone sending because they know you don't like it, so they send you a whole bottle of it?
Yeah, that was Johnny Concho. You know what really upsets me? Is he spent the same amount of time that he spent in making my bracelet into making a gag gift.
Oh, yeah. That's a chainmail
That's
braids.
misplaced fuckery. That's all I have to say about that.
Tell you to make a whole suit.
Multi-Gunman says not first, where Multi-Gunman, technically you're second. Smile Money, oh well, time for Locked and Loaded, I'll be back.
He was being smart last night on all the comments.
Yeah.
It's not a radio show.
At a certain point in time, I don't even know what got Jim so pissed off. At a certain point in time, it almost looked like Jim was just going to leave.
No comment.
Rich Huff
He's
here.
just like, I hate everybody. And then I was typing in, Jim told me he loves me. That's all he told me when he was here.
I love you, man. Stalker Steve is fourth. Sorry, I don't know how many comments there are. I'll be skipping the sub-comments. I apologize. Gunwild, fifth. Commenter, bitches. Clyde says fifth. Going off of what I'm learning, you're actually sixth. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell and shots. And Tardisius said Tardisius, I so apologize. Tardisius sent me a check for $50.
You're supposed to get a new cowbell?
No, that's 4 entries into the woman's build.
Did you misplace it?
I just found it, yes. You know, we're doing some Christmas cleaning. So, Tardisius, if the check cashes, I will do a pay it forward for Secret Squirrel 2. I honestly, I found a bunch of other shit I was missing, so if you feel anybody... See now, if I ever had your cell phone or an email address, I could let you know direct, as opposed to in a comment in a brew review. And there cannot be a cowbell, because right now the recording is going on upstairs. Hear that? Could do a shot. Well, I'll do a shot. He's not doing a shot.
I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And if I do a shot, then I got to be here longer. Which could be good or bad, depending on how you look at it.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I don't know.
I can't do a shot. I'll fucking have to stay.
I have my sleeping bag in the truck. I could sleep in the snowbank.
I know how you are as a gun guy. What do you think of this whole setup?
I think I saw this last time.
You haven't been over here since I got it. This was like 1 or 2.
Where were you? I think I was watching you and Matt go through the box of blades. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but it needs another piece of strap if you were going to seriously use it.
Well, that, and I'm not sure how I feel about it's a very narrow knife. I actually like the one that you just showed me a moment ago. I like something that feels like you're actually hanging on to something. No, I do not need any extra comments from you guys.
This isn't that... This is what he's talking about. This is Satsu.
Oh. Oh. So, this is the repercussions of trying to help Mr. Holster get the horse out of the pond. I was a little...
The horse was in the pond?
Yeah, it's... I'll cliff note the bad news for you. We were supposed to leave to get home by 3 o'clock, and his pride and joy horse was he's got 4 horses, and one of his horses in the human version was going, "Hey, hey!" Oops, sorry, and
trying to get your attention because the other horse was in the pond.
Well, I was loading some stuff in the car. Mr. Holster took off to go find, it's a big pasture. I mean, this is like the worst case scenario too. It's like you can't bring a vehicle in there, and he found his horse Lady had fallen through the pond, and we spent almost 2 hours trying to rescue her, and we couldn't.
That sucks.
Yeah. But the tip of my knife got wet versus Mr. Holster was wet to right here. I remember him pulling out his cell phone going, "You think this still works anymore?" Thankfully, it still did. But after being wet and cold that long, we had to go in. Like he said, in the process of trying to save the horse, I'm going to kill myself. So, yeah, I don't know if it's just a coincidence or not, but my 2 favorite knives right now are both from real steel.
Mine's an Essie. My favorite knife. I've been carrying that every day since I got it in the mail. That I've been wearing my pants.
You show this to me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell that you're wearing it. I love those black rivets.
Dude, the bluing off of the clip is gone.
This is one I really like.
I got another SE too. The little one.
Hey, what?
Okay.
Yeah, that was really gay.
A little bit.
Hey, remember that part where we touched tips?
Didn't you try and do that with the 50-06s when I got mine from Jolson?
Yeah.
Touch the tips, bro.
Issues. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might end up turning this into a fundraiser knife. I know the steel is good, and it probably would be okay for like batoning and that kind of stuff. I mean, you see me doing that a lot.
Because you do so much woodcraft.
Yeah, I'm big into but this, I'm not sure. I mean, this is what's gonna happen as soon as, because it's not like one of them holds the knife and one of them holds the sheath. I don't understand why they why I don't know. Must be missing something. Maybe when it's like this, it's easier to act like you're stabbing your hip.
I have a Gerber that's got a back like that on it, but it doesn't do that. It's got more than one spot where it holds on to.
Yeah, this is only just a little Velcro tab at the bottom. And it's not even like it gives you the option for higher or lower carrying, because these are set. That's set. The only place that it has enough material to make it around is at the bottom. If you move it up to here, it won't come together. I don't know. It's just And the other one that I discovered, because I've been bragging it up and how much I like the knife and I like the sheath and blah, blah, blah. But when it actually came time to try to carry it, I love this knife. I would love to have Pete make me a sheath for this. Because this one, as cool and as...
The elephant one?
Yeah, but it gives you only that little space to possibly put your belt through, and it mainly is kind of set up for scout carry. But I couldn't put I could not get...
That's because they're probably designed for, like, little 1-inch belts or dress belts or something.
But I love the blade. Again, I like having something bulky in my hand. Shut up. Oh, Jesus.
So why don't you have the hull grips on your 5906s? And it's bulky.
It's too much. I have the Hogue.
I got the Hogue on the one from Jolson.
Jolson. I've been chatting it up all day with him. Stay 5906. I got the
These are 10s.
10s, baby. This was my we don't want to scratch each other.
Oh, mine's already scratched to shit. I ain't worried about it.
This was my this was the barbecue gun that I wore down to Mr. Holster's, and it has been safety checked. It is loaded.
Unfortunately, Smith & Wesson's probably not gonna do the M&P in 10. That would be nice. Or
What?
Sig could do the 227 in 10mm. That would be nice.
So, the one thing that Mr. Holster pointed out to me is he's like, you're wearing the wrong holster with the gun, because this one is no, I was wearing the Kimber to start with, and the Kimber is narrower than this, and I was using the holster that was handmade for this gun, and it would move around a little bit and squeak, leather squeaky, and then as soon as I put this one in there, it stopped doing it.
Does that fit in the 1911 holster?
This?
Yeah.
No, they're bigger.
They're bigger, and then they got the safeties on it.
It's not even close. It's like,
Yeah. Does it fit in this one?
what's that for your
5906? No. That was the blade tick that I got off eBay, and had to take a heat gun to it. It was made for the square trigger guard, but they didn't specify that in the
description?
yeah. So I got it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to carry this 5906. And I was like, oh, well, it fit in there, but it just didn't have any retention. We're good to go now.
I don't think I have one down here for you to try. All my stuff from no.
I got it. It works now.
No, my 5906 holsters are upstairs because they're in
In your drawer with stuff you put on your belt.
yeah, because if I'm always, well, my daily carry is the 4043 from Jim.
So that's the same thing.
That is a holster for the
10 mil.
no, for the 4043s, the 5906s.
They're all the same.
Yeah. That looks sexy. You know, this guy used this holster. I fucked it up more in the time that I've had it. This guy said it was his duty holster for 15 years. I'm just like, dude, what was your job sitting at a desk? The only thing, and I told Pete that I'm finally full in, Pete is trying to find a blue gun for the TSW because I want to make a holster for Ed's.
I don't think Blue Gun makes one. I know the blue guns for the 5906s are all the square trigger guard, because I was looking, because I was like, maybe I'll do my own holster.
See, this is
It
could be used.
They're $50 on eBay for the ASP red guns.
You could do it. You can't use the strap though. But of course, it's what's nice is because it's somewhat universal. It works for a 1911.
I won't carry mine.
Your 1911?
Yeah. Besides, I've had issues with it. Probably mags, but the target sight would tear up my side. It's got those the Bomar style rear sight or LPA, whatever. I don't know which one it is because I was looking at. I've had it long enough. The sights are time for new ones on the tritium.
That's what surprises me. Believe it or not, these guys are obviously not as well lit up as a brand new set. But when it's nighttime and your eyes have adjusted, and I'm laying there in bed and it's laying on the side stand, hell yeah, they're still glowing.
Randy bought a almost brand new in box Sig 228. It was made in '93, or at least that's the date on the sights, and they still glow in the dark.
Yeah, he sent me pictures.
Yeah.
Is Randy gonna see this?
Maybe.
Randy?
He's got...
I sent him a picture. Said, Randy, I'm hooking you up. When are you going to be here? Send him a picture of the anal.
Because we were talking about it. You sent me... I got something for Randy, and he sent me that because you had it out in the review. So, like, oh, no, you sent it there. And then I was like, well, he does lick buttholes, so...
When you're looking at butthole, Randy, you like cherry or strawberry? Fucking Randy. J-Dog, here, listening to the radio show. Frontline, top 10. Foo Master 2, happy Friday, drink one for me, cheers. We'll drink two for you. Johnny Concho, cheers everyone. Drinking like you stole 'em. Smart Money Tac Pack Views Max. Number of views on eBomi 241 in 2019. After a while, people bore repetitive videos like Through Night.
Olight. Oh my gosh. I won't even watch those videos anymore.
Fuck Olight. Cheap fuckers. Their service department. Their public relations is bullshit when you don't even respond to an email. Especially when you're a big fucking deal like me. I was like, I better talk to Such, see if he can put in the word for me.
I remember these.
Yeah.
Crawford Nick Knife?
I carried that for a few months until I got that real steel, and now Mark Peace is getting it, prick.
You like your tops?
Oh, yeah. Tops knives. Tops knives are tops.
Unless he's
How many knives do you have right now?
I don't want to count them.
Hey, you want to add one more to your collection?
No.
You could probably pocket carry that.
No, it would pull my pants down. I had to stop wearing my
Are you
Duluth Trading Company.
Are you like
pants.
Everybody else worried that this is going to fall on you?
No, I've tried to pull it off of there before.
Who was bitch? Was it Matt? And that has to be Matt. Oh, pussy.
Somebody else came for a review? Jolson, maybe?
I don't know. Jolson's not as much of a pussy as Matt is.
He's going to see this, right? Matt? Does he watch these?
He says he does every now and then. I don't think he
So
does.
when's Danielle coming over?
We had a date set. The thing is honestly, I'd like to figure out a time that Danielle can come over and not have Matt here. Matt, kind of crowds the. What's the chances in,
Jerry would like that better.
Yeah. Oh, Jerry. DFC says he's 19th. J-Dog. Heck yeah, I'll come over and review it. Really?
Yeah.
What's that commercial that's on right now? Oh, it's a car commercial. They show the guy getting in the car, driving, looking like he's having a good time, knocks on the door. He's like, yeah. And the guy goes, are you responding to my text? And he's like, Yes. He goes, LOL, come on in. I think it's a Mazda commercial.
I don't watch TV.
He enjoys driving so much that he answered the text personally. Okay. Rocco burnout, nothing like good cork pop. Oh yeah. If that would hit the camera, I bet you would have knocked it off. It hit like right there with some good force.
Should we maybe put an actual wall up over on the back side of there?
Yeah.
You don't knock it over with a air mattress again?
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Or find a better place for your bar?
Oh, what says bar like an M16 rack?
Yeah, but you don't have any
M16s? well,
no,
fuck, there is that. Well, there's one.
I mean, you should have enough ARs to put in there. Same thing.
No, the fuck it doesn't. Here's
Are they
the
too
problem.
short?
No, that rack is like sized specifically for an A1 or an A2 grip. If you put anything like the Hogue or a Myad or anything with some,
this one.
yeah, it'll be tight. You'll be able to get it in there, but you'll feel bad doing it for the rifle.
Sure. About the Magpul K-grip.
Well, here you.
We're gonna be right up in the camera's face.
Yeah. Hi. See what I mean?
No, it's actually got wiggle room, but it's not long enough. It's sitting on the safety.
Oh. See, this is like someone made it specifically for M16s and. Yeah, it's kind of.
It's got the new Raptor SL and the Rise Armament 434.
Hey, where'd you get the Raptor? And was it $80?
No, we got use a coupon code on Black or Cyber Monday weekend or whatever. Optics Planet. I think it ended up being 20 or 71 and change with free shipping.
I hate paying that much, but it's my favorite charging handle.
And this one's even smaller because like I have the BCM medium on my 10.5 and I feel it's too long when it's slung. Like it's gonna hang up on stuff. This is just barely bigger than the
I hate it when
ones.
I hate it when it's too long when you're slung. Shit. Whoosh.
Knocking everything over.
Okay.
Battle box stuff we can look at.
Yeah, we got the. Would you actually ever use that?
If I was in the woods doing stuff like homesteading or like off the grid, heck yeah.
It's not even the knife of the month, and I actually,
nice.
to be totally honest, I almost like I'm not a huge gigantic fan of Bastion. I think they're overpriced for what you get, but they put the thumb stud on it, and it's flippered, and I just love that. It almost looks like a fillet knife. I tell you,
Yeah.
if this doesn't get between a couple of ribs and into something nasty, I can honestly say I dig this. I agree with Christine. Christine goes, I like the Bastion knife even more than the knife of the month. Hey Joey, did you get one this month?
And you got this tool, which is a auger bit, and the tip or the handle has a hole in it with a it's beveled so you can make like.
You take a mallet or basically what this does is it makes
a pin to put in the hole.
It makes the pin, and that's the hole, so you can make furniture or whatever. If you go watch the video,
mortar and tenon, but not square.
And did you see the price of that frickin' thing? Would you see? I always say, would you really pay that for it?
No.
$75.
No.
$75 for that thing.
Maybe $40 if it was like.
And then of course, this is how the knife comes. And again, I don't know if you really use something, how much this shit is used beyond taking it out. They give you a few stickers. It's just actually kind of cool stickers.
I thought the top one was a patch. No, it's a sticker.
And it's a
The Civivi design Wii knives.
and again flipper. And they say this is $120. The I believe it's the titanium version of this. They made this specifically for BattleBox. In other words, they made a cheap version of their. They made a cheap version of another one of their knives.
Mid-Tech custom.
Yeah, I want to say that the one that you would find at their website's like $299 or $300.
Yeah, something like that.
Where this one is, they say $120.
That real, the nice ones like S35VN or something, or 3V, or I don't remember. I didn't look it up.
What? I don't even know what.
It's a fancy, expensive steel.
Okay.
And then you got a Lord and Field little neck holster sheath with a stainless arrowhead
So you got a fire starter,
and a fire starter
ferrule rod and striker.
on the tab.
So you think if the authorities pulled you over, of course that's probably why they always take shit, because would you be able to know that there was a razor sharp arrow tip?
It's not that sharp. I mean, I don't want to get poked with it. Like,
Yeah.
you put it on an arrow to do its job, but all my broadheads are sharper.
Oh, some of those broadheads that you can buy are
you
just
can
razor
shave.
blades.
There's a huge argument subject: mechanical or fixed blade. Start an argument in the comments.
For what you'd rather carry?
Mechanical or fixed broadhead?
Oh.
Like a Rage, made in Superior. They're not all that.
Well, how about Raven in Superior?
That's a nice crossbow, but I'm not paying that kind of money.
You're talking about a crossbow that is out to the speeds
faster
than a 45.
No,
Well, 720 I think is what I saw at their website.
it's
A little, almost a 45. But you're talking
but
about
with the kinetic energy. It's going to be more.
But you're talking about a bow that costs more than what you could go buy a Glock for.
The high end package is like $2,800.
No.
It's like the sniper.
It's never gonna happen.
I wouldn't even pay the $1,500 for the bottom bow.
Let's use the. Now, if you work at TSA, this is gonna confuse the fuck out of you.
Like seeing it on the X-ray, and then looking at it after they see it on X-ray.
Yeah, they basically Jim had to explain what it was. Pretty complicated shit.
You should probably laser bottle opener.
It works good though. Okay.
What else we got here? The Lord. Oh, a lockbox.
I haven't opened that yet. I did watch the video though.
Yeah, you didn't open it at all. It's a lockbox with a combination lock, and there's a cable in there. You can like wrap it around the seat of your car, stick it under there. Going somewhere you can't carry. It's a lockbox. Let me see this thing. Yeah, I think they quit making those. That's why I had to buy one.
How much was it?
$75. Shipped.
That's not bad.
I mean, they were cheaper on Amazon at one point, but... And then they had colors, and then the blue trainer, that was aluminum. Hate to say it. I don't care if it's a dull trainer, but if it's metal, I still don't want to get hit with it.
No.
That's what the rubber trainers are for. And even those will hurt if you're going...
trade this for it?
You're going to trade this 6906 for this knife.
Well, yeah, because this is Northern Storage.
Oh, okay. So then I gotta...
You'll have to answer to the Godfather.
I mean, I take it home for a while till it comes back, but...
See, well, the way he is, I'm sure if you actually wanted to take it and shoot it, that would not be an issue.
I know I had this holster over last time before I fixed it. He was like, go downstairs and see if there's one that fits. but all of them are round trigger guards. Yeah, they're all round trigger guards. I think all the 3rd gen Smiths are round that are here. Even mine with the fixed sights at home has a round trigger guard.
I don't care what anyone says. This is still the best of all of them.
Is your favorite one?
Yes.
Well, that's because that was one of your grail guns.
Well,
What do you do when you get your grail gun? What's the next one?
for me,
That deluxe
the Smith & Wesson
629.
629 Deluxe with that bob
Okay.
frame. Oh man, that thing is so beautiful.
I'm gonna give the first one probably a 9, and they smell the same.
No, the reason that this one means so much to me is this was a little side hustle
Yeah, I heard
between
about
NIHAP and my daughter. This was a actually it was Obama that fucked it up for everybody. NIHAP found this for Samantha at a pretty damn good price, and I'm not even kidding. I want to say that after Obama opened up his shit flaps, it almost doubled what they paid for this. Almost doubled. I have to say though, after the trigger job that Dusty did up at Dead On to this, you should feel this. This is.
We shot it when New York boys were up, but that was before.
That was before the trigger job, and that's why it got it went in for to look and see if there was something wrong with the gun. That
double action is crazy light.
Even better than this, and this was supposedly a Smith & Wesson Master Tech.
Yeah, mine's heavier in the double. I think the single action on mine's nicer though.
Did you check this out? Yeah, I moved. Oh, that's good too.
Dude, this one.
I don't care what anyone says. Old Smiths.
You need to get some new sights. These ones are pretty well rusted out, especially that front one. But that's I want the night sights for it, so that's I think they're $110 right now.
I'm a Smile Money. I am taking your recommendation. After a beer, if I take ammo out of a gun, I'm leaving it out of a gun. No, I have to say that if it wasn't for the fact that if there was a shoot where I had to defend myself and I knew I'd probably lose this, I probably would carry this.
That's my biggest issue with carrying more than the Glock. Glocks are replaceable, and everything else is. Well, the 5906, I could get another one, but I don't want to hunt for it and save up for it.
The sad thing is though, if you look at some of these auctions, like if I called Jim and said, Jim, I'm going to send you some money, find me a 5906 TSW, he was pissed off.
Because there's only one on there.
He just lost a bid. A Smith & Wesson, I think he said it was the 410, which
it's a 40 cal 10 after the crime bill.
Yes, and it sold for under $200.
But he couldn't.
He slept in. If he would have got up early this morning, he would have made the auction in time.
Hey Jim, King's Firearm Line has some 910s for like $260. If they had the 915, but they sold out of those. Those were a little bit more.
I don't remember what you just said. I'd probably give yours a 9.5.
I think I said 9. But I'm not into the super dark beer. Like, I like them better than regular beer, but I don't buy them all the time. I still have two 1050s from the apartment that I moved to my house from. And a left-hand stout, but I think I got the left-hand stout at the new place.
So your 10 fitties are
A year and a half old.
over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, did you
it'll be 2 years.
Did you see what happened to the guy that was living in your old apartment?
Is that the one that got busted
Busted.
with all the meth?
Yep.
Ah.
The fucker was out like the next. Here's the thing. I waved to him. You know, we're finally on waving terms. Normally, the guy just goes when I walk past him in the hallway. We're outside. We drive past. I wave. He looks up. He sees me, and he actually waves back. Like 3 hours later, we find the news article that he's arrested with 200 and something grams of methamphetamines and a bunch of pot. He's a felon with handguns, and they
like $10,000 of cash or something like that.
and
I don't
they
think it was quite that much, but it's like it was a lot of money.
and they post his original bail was set at 20,000, and they dropped it to 5 before the news article even hit. He was out.
Crazy.
And he was in Chicago at one point in time. There was just a shooting here in Duluth.
I just saw that they busted a place. They had like 8 guns. There was 2 ARs and an SKS.
And a guy
Did they
from
show
Chicago.
pictures? Oh, no surprise.
I know. Fuck. Only fucking losers are from Chicago. Oh, I'm sorry, Frontline. Except for Frontline, of course. Steve.
Stay safe out there, eh?
Actually, Steve is sick as fuck. He's been in bed all weekend long. They changed something on this one. A little bit more vanilla.
A little bit different.
Then again, if it aged a year, they really do turn into something a little bit different. Usually better, unless it's a Christmas ale, I've heard. Just kidding. I think it's just a plot. Chuck is trying to kill me because I blocked him on the Ebomi channel. I think he's still I can comment over here though.
I think he does occasionally.
I can change that though. Real cool burnout. The mystery box trend can now shift back to the truck stop lot lizards, where it belongs. Real cool burnout. Oh, is this a random thought? You and Steve Bush together would be a fun brew review to watch. Just cover your belly button. Well, you know, Steve and his whole family actually have been here. Did we do a brew review? Had to have.
Was that one that everybody came through grabbing beers?
Maybe. I don't know. There's alcohol involved. How the hell can I remember?
I don't know. That weekend, I usually do off-roading, but lately you guys are more family than that family, so last 2 times you had people up, I came up here.
The real cool burnout. Me at dinner. I'll take a Coke. Waitress, what flavor? Me. Dr. Pepper, thank you. Waitress, sure thing, honey. See, here's the fucking problem. You just wasted half of your life in a conversation. Instead of, I'll take a Coke, and the waitress having to say what flavor, you could have said, I'll take a Coke, and she goes, okay, that's what happens up here. If J-Dog wants a fucking Dr. Pepper, he says, can I please have a Dr. Pepper?
Then they're going to ask, is Mr. Pibb okay? No, it's not. I'll take a root beer.
Yes. Well, that's a true story there. If I can't get Dr. Pepper, I usually go for, I like the, it has to be like Mug or something, or A&W. I do not like Barks.
It's not. Mug's way better.
Well, that's because Barks root beer is kind of like a combination of Coke. It's almost like they residued 2 different things together, and it's not.
I'll tell you what, I really like the A&W root beer because they make that in-house usually.
Wait, have you ever had A&Dubs just down the street?
Is that not an A&W or is that a different one?
No, they're a privately owned.
Okay.
They just A&W, A&Dubs. Yeah, how many people are like, hey, let's go to A&W? That's actually A&Dubs. It's kind of like in Coming to America, oh shit, I should know the answer to this. Not McDonald's, it was McDowell's. It was McDowell's. It's like, oh, they're trying to sue me because he had the big M.
Yeah. We're low on the tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want some?
No.
Yeah.
It's firewater.
You know what the sad thing is? I think I paid $29 for that bottle.
That's a 175.
It was like the little tiny bottle was right next to it for like $15 more. I watched a lady she picked the little bottle. I go, hey ma'am, the big bottle's is cheaper. And she goes, well, I don't need that much. I'm like, dump some of it out.
You don't need that much.
I tell you what,
it lasts longer.
I tell you what, I'll buy a glass. I'll let you fill up my. Yeah, this lady spent more for the smaller one. I think you should chug-a-lug that bottle right in front of the Captain Morgan.
No.
I bet you could increase the mileage on your truck if you put that in the tank.
63%. Kings County Distillery, barrel strength, bourbon whiskey. I don't really like bourbon.
See, NIAP is right on. Well, maybe you could just ask her for a Dr. Pepper, just saying.
Right? That's usually what I buy when I go get drinks.
Oh, Poco Loco says J-Dog is going to take 2 double blacks in Eric's basement.
No.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Well,
Come on, you
Fake
are
pedal.
Fake news. Okay, you fake news.
Poco Loco, I just call it soda pop or a glass full of population control. Where are we? Oh God.
yeah, a little bit.
See this. Steven Hops and Lead. Fuck Tac Pack. Delete all the vids. I am gonna delete all the vids. Well, I know it seems immature, but they're really for the crappy ass shit that has been in those boxes every single month.
How much did they say that belt cost? $50?
I think so.
I'm going to tell you, it might be a little bit controversial, but for belts, original SOE. My Cobra D-ring belt, I'm going to have to send it in to get it remade in a smaller size because I've lost weight. But I got that
Bummer.
in 2014, and I've worn it every day I wear my pants. And I love that belt. I'm not wearing it today because I'm wearing different pants that stay up.
Well, see, my biggest bitch about the why am I drawing a blank now?
Cobra belt?
Yeah.
You gotta take it off to put it through your belt? Loops?
You have to basically undo it if you want to change anything, because it's not like I can just go, oh, I want to change a holster. You have to start over and completely.
Well, if you're changing a holster, yeah, you have to take the belt loop off, the belt buckle off. But some companies make Cobra buckles, belts, with they use the small end, and then they have like a separate piece of strap sewn in, and then they put it into the big side. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like this belt, but it's kind of like I mainly use it on systems where I'm using an inside the waistband.
you change your belts every day, or you got work pants, you come home and put something else on. So
Well, I actually have I don't even remember that brand. I have 3 gun belts. I have 2 in leather, and I have this one from. It's not Cobra. It's the Cobra buckles that they use.
SOE?
No,
Didn't they send you belts?
it's the same company that I got the holster from.
Miss Bomey's tactical cock. Mine's in my truck. SOE.
From this company.
Better?
The Vetter belt. Yes, thank you. Thank you, hey Doug. So my work setup, basically this belt I only keep on a pair of pants where I know I'm not going to use an outside the waistband holster, because it has to, like, I have all the leather ones, and it's just like, Jesus God, it's not like you can quickly, okay, today I decided I'm going to carry the Glock. Tomorrow I'm going to carry the 1911. The next day I'm going to carry this. By the time I'm done...
These are my favorite belt attachment. Pull the dot loops. They only come off when you pull them from the right direction. That's the way to go.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm wondering if Pete's ever going to offer.
He said he has loops.
Yeah. Okay, so Steve says, fuck TAC Pack, delete all the vids. I'm going to. Hell, the only reason I signed up for their shit was because the most valuable pack ever, and it was a basic as fuck AR handguard. Oh, great.
Was that a mod?
I think it was an M.
You used it to hold your ceiling up.
Yeah, actually, I think that was on the rifle that we gave to Lisa Shell. I think it was an M.
I think it was M-Lock, yeah.
Oh great, I can get the same thing on eBay for $20. No, that's...
I don't like buying shit on eBay. Not gun parts. Unless they're like actual like manufacturer parts. Like for my Benelli, I bought the when I bought it, it came with the like 11 round total, like a 10 round tube. And I was like, oh man, this thing's not feeding right. There's something wrong. Well, the guy who had it before me cut the spring, so it wasn't full power, the magazine spring. So I ordered a...
why the hell would you do that?
I don't know. I ended up putting the factory +2 extension back on it, and it ran fine. And then I bought +3. I think I was 7 in the tube now, +3 extension. But the black one was $120, and the camo one, which is black underneath the camo, you'd think camo would be more expensive, $40 shipped. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy the camo one. I don't care if it's camo. If I got that much problem, I got a rattle can, or I can get some acetone and take the hydro dip off.
Take one layer off.
I mean, it's anodized underneath, so.
Steve says 40 cal, barf. Hey,
I'm not gonna sit around and let someone shoot it at me.
Steven says prop gun basement pop. Yeah, not
today. She's
today.
Upstairs.
Nighthap.
If she finds out someone did it down here when she was gone,
I'm blaming him. Nighthap says
we'll do it when Christopher's here.
Yeah, good point. The quote, Nighthap says the quote would be from Inspector Todd in Beverly Hills Cop.
Is that when he goes in his closet or behind the door with all the guns, or in the trunk? I don't remember.
Stormy Coyote, 44th. Optimistic. McLean 5179. Eric, guess how much I weigh? $236.
Not as much as me. I mean, I'm under 300, so last night it was 290, and that was after about a gallon of water. Yeah, I'm 6'6".
Oh, I've actually really been loving the, I hate to say this, but, well, I don't hate to say this. If you're having some health questions and you can answer this by saying, no, I don't drink much water, try drinking more water.
Besides, I'm getting up to piss every
hour.
But
that part. Smile Money yesterday pointed out the cardio workout, though.
When I'm at work, oh my gosh, it was worse. I think it was worse with the Dr. Pepper, though. It's about half as much with just water. But up there in Hermantown, the water is way better than the Superiors. Like I don't even cook with Superior water.
Anywhere is better than Superior water. How they
get
fuck it up? It comes from the same lake.
I don't know. I get jugs of Ice Mountain spring water to cook with, and I don't cook a whole lot. So,
God, I've been trying so hard to stay on my trying to drink at least a gallon of water before I get home from work, and we go out for lunch, and it's just like, yeah, I'll just take a vodka. The water is just like, it's like, but eventually you have to breathe, and then oh God, it's just the most disgusting shit.
I don't know how it's worse. It's the same body of water. Tell you what, where there's some really nice water.
Here?
Well water in Maple, Wisconsin. Down Worry Road. They got some artesian wells in there.
I did
some of the places out
I
there.
did the sprinkler system in the Maple School. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the water didn't taste anything like Superior.
No.
Fucking Superior.
Cow pie high?
Wade says, put it in your mouth. One of Ed's favorite sayings seems appropriate. Cheers. Don't even think about it. You can put it right there.
Well, you did put the chocolate dick in your mouth.
It was good.
It's milk chocolate.
That was a good dick. I mean, Sam. Crazy Scotsman intro, Brew Babe straight, perfect 10, don't cover it. Crazy Scotsman, holy flotation devices on the Brew Babe. Crazy Scotsman, whiskey. Crazy Scotsman, tack pack is a crock of shit, had so many issues, fuck them. At least he's not.
I just couldn't do it. I was kind of done with the mystery boxes with the main can after they sent out that autographed picture for their Man Up can. Yeah, no, I was done after that.
I'll be 100% honest. I really love the battle boxes, but the only way you're getting the value is if the knife of the month is kick-ass. I could go in the gray thing there and pull out a bunch of axes and shit.
I've seen all when you get a Tops knife. Oh yeah, the Tops Bob is pretty nice. Yeah. I mean, you got that, and then the Tops Cub, and then the.
Well, look at this month. I'll take that knife over the knife of the month. I really like the way that looks.
Isn't this one? Oh, the knife of the month is the Wee knives.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. G10, but
Jade
it looks
G10?
Looks like jade.
I think that's what they call it, or natural G10, with no fillers.
I don't know.
I had the.
I am gonna carry that.
I had the Spyderco Paramilitary, the first one, and it was the black blade with the camo handle, and it actually looked like this underneath the top layer of the Digicam on it. Whiskey. What do you got? What numbers do you got? I don't know anything about them, so.
6.
Good for. Good,
smooth, kind of void of flavor. See, we're actually 16. We still got 16 left.
Scotch?
Oh, yeah.
Burnt wood taste?
You want to try it?
Maybe a little bit. Not a full shot. Gotta drive home sometime.
And no, I completely respect the drive part. I'll do the.
That's enough.
The Christine, the flavor dousing. Oh.
This definitely smell that burntness.
Now, when I told everybody it tasted like, I imagine that you ran whiskey over. You just had a party on Lake Superior and you burnt a bunch of driftwood.
It smells like burnt wood.
And when I did a drop this into a beer, it still tasted just like fucking burning wood.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's like more than like 40 proof.
No, it's fairly mild on the alcohol, but
Tastes like burnt wood.
The longer it lingers in your mouth, it tastes like you're like chewing on some burnt wood. Like, here's the campfire from last night. Okay. My prediction is this isn't you.
No.
Oh.
Burnt wood.
Will work for food. Mike next door.
Did he get his furnace figured out?
It hasn't shut down since the last time I went over and did a reset.
I'm worried about my water heater. How much does one of those on-demands cost? Like $800?
For just for your water, but not for your boiler.
I don't have a boiler.
We
We got forced air.
Yeah, I think you can get a.
Because I'm thinking that's the next route. It's pretty old.
The biggest thing on them is
We need to put in a filter system, like a water filter before coming into the house.
well, the biggest thing that fucks those up is the exhaust. Make sure it never gets covered by the snow,
Oh, we can do that.
because as soon as that gets, that's
I
when
can-
that's when they get wrecked.
I mean, I'm always checking every couple days, checking the vent for the furnace.
This was
Our
Travis.
furnace is new.
This was Travis. He told me that he just got his transplant bill.
So I went. He got it done.
Yeah,
I don't want to guess the number on it.
he did not tell me what the number is. I'm sure we're going to hear that, but they replaced his kidneys and
Pancreas?
and the pancreas. Yeah,
He's diabetic. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be north of 100
So he is no longer a diabetic, but
for now.
yeah, hopefully it stays that way.
Well, good for him.
Stephen, at least Glock listened to its consumers. Out of anything else that could have made a mid-size 22 would be the first.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, it's plastic, and I don't want it." Here's the thing: I don't have a plastic or a 22 pistol, and I love my 19, so I think I'm gonna get one. It'll fit all my holsters
Yeah.
and mag pouches. Although I only have one Glock specific mag pouch, I'm a fan of the
You know what?
universal pouches.
You know what? I actually want to wait to see someone answer the question. Can you take the slide off of the 44?
No, it's all
Completely proprietary.
Yeah. Had they done that, made a slide that works for on your 19, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a carbine though. That'd be
I still would really like to get that MCK. But I even have
for
the G20.
yeah your macaroni.
I now have two possible red dots for it. I have the EOTech looking thing right there, and I also I've been sent this to review, and I haven't even opened the box yet.
What is it? I'll open
The
box.
the Fiachi.
I can't say that word.
Fiachi.
It looks kind of like the Bushnell TRS-25.
No, that's exactly what I
I
thought it looked like.
bet you they're the same thing.
Yeah. Well,
You gotta review this, right?
Well, he's getting ready to tell you about that. Scotsman sent an essay. Our rights don't end because the government officially making a statement or trying to induce a new law. They swore an oath to protect, defend, and uphold the Constitution. That trumps or any bullshit law that try to make regarding not just guns but all of our rights. Talk about tyrannical government. This has to be the most by far, constantly going after the president, trying to impeach him because they're sore losers. Introducing gun control and threatening the people with such things as a National Guard that calls for martial law. Not about gun control and reducing crime, all about controlling people and removing rights.
What's the price on these? Did you see what it looked?
Fuck, it's under $60.
I mean, if you can't, I like after just looking at it, and going through the power settings with the fresh battery, they're like you can see number 1 in this light, and in this light, the number 11 doesn't blow out, like flare out like my Aimpoint does.
Yeah, Stephen Bush did a review on it, and he said even on the highest power, there's almost no bleed into the red. And
I'm gonna say these are probably pretty good to go, as long as it doesn't break when you're using it. And it comes with an extra battery. There's a battery in it. The tools you need to adjust it.
To answer your question, that's $45.60. And before I even had one to review, I can honestly say
You were going to try and buy one?
I would have bought it. No problem, because that's what I want to put on the macaroni if I ever get one someday.
I'm looking at them too.
I think it has to have that higher amount, and it's
Yes.
cool that it comes with it.
Yeah, it comes with everything you need. It's got a bikini cover, a spare battery, the tools you need, a manual. And who needs those?
The only thing I've seen negative so far is Steve said when his showed up, it was in the on position, so the battery in it was dead, so he had to go with the one that they sent.
It's got kind of the same style. Oh no, it's just not the same style as Aim Point. It's got a flathead screwdriver. You can use a I don't think you're gonna stick a dime in there. But the tools you need to use it are on the other side of the caps.
Oh, so you can actually
You just use a cap, like on the Aim
Oh,
Points.
yeah, that's cool.
The anodizing probably could be better, a little bit beat up, but if it's on something you're going to use, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, again,
$40, $45.
I unfortunately can declare I've got dings and dents and a $3,200 scope on the JP. That's because it's been used.
Hey, the battery cap on my Aimpoint T1, it's got dents and scratches, but it's a tool. Buy once, cry once, unless you have multiple rifles.
Here's the only argument I had. I had some guy say that I was a fucking loser or whatever because I put the scope coat on my scopes in the safe. And I was like, dude, I use my shit. I'm not gonna panic if it gets a scratch.
I'm not
but
trying to.
I've got everything stuffed into my safe. Why do I want to try to wreck my shit?
I'm gonna say my gun room is probably about the same size, maybe a little bit less this way. And I don't have a safe in there, but like it was used as a, before we lived there, I'm pretty sure it was like a root cellar type of thing, so I'm gonna have to put a dehumidifier in there. And
shit, I run one over there and one over there, and I swear to and then there's
fill-
2 dehumidifiers in the safe itself along with the goldenrod. And in our, I can't even imagine what people in Florida and places like that go through.
like I'm wiping my 590 off like once a month to get the rust off of it, because that's just out in the open.
I remember that double barrel 10 gauge I have. It's sitting alongside the safe, so I kind of forgot about it, and I pulled it out of there once, and I was like, it didn't look bad, but I oiled up a rag and wiped it, a white rag and wiped it, and I went,
To show you how much rust is on it.
uh-oh. Yeah, it looked like I wiped orange paint off of it. I was not happy. Okay, back to the
Fasteners have an issue. Like all the socket-headed cap screws on everything. Like if we put anything downstairs, like this cap screw and that and all those would rust really fast.
What brand is that, by the way?
That is a POF.
Wow. Do the D10s come with this?
No, that's the D10s from the Palmetto kit.
No.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I was gonna ask if you had any extra D10s, because I got one that I put the 140 trigger. When I put it back together, the D10s messed up.
Yeah, we can.
You see what you got?
Which one do you need?
Just a safety D10. Otherwise, I gotta order one online and pay like $5 shipping for a $2 part.
I don't remember exactly what that one looks like.
No.
Uh,
Pin. I see pins here.
Yeah, I don't have
No.
any.
That's all right.
Oh no, I mean I don't have any here, but okay.
Just a safety D10.
Yeah, well, I should have one.
Hey, can we get White Label Armory to send us that
The armor's kit.
Armor's kit?
Fuck, I wish.
I mean, That's what I want to buy. Like when I was on their site, it's like scrolling through things, it's like, huh, I could use that one.
Well, it'd be nice if you find a few people that are
willing to go in locally.
Wow. Hey, you are going to have to pull some serious overtime at the truck stop. You might even want to see if Joey can help.
Wow. Before insurance.
Oh, the after's not that bad. He sent it before I sent that, but that's still a big ass number. I think I might actually own this house if I had that.
Hey, I'm halfway done with my truck. According to how many payments are left.
You'd be awesome. I'd love your truck and put a plow on it.
I've been looking, seriously. We went and pulled people out with Randy's truck. His F350 with the 6.7. We deleted it. It runs better, except for a couple transmission issues in the learning. Because when you program it, it like resets the tranny, so it wants to. It's not deciding when it wants to shift. But we're good to go now.
How do you get the two to talk?
It's got to relearn. So like you just drive it.
Hmm.
And he's had to reset it a couple times, and either it's not liking the short trips, or I think that's what it was. It wasn't liking the short trips, but yeah, fuck the EPA. Delete all diesels.
Steve says the frame is different, but will take the Gen 5 triggers. Crazy Scotsman. Well, it looks like you still owe me a whiskey. Well, make it 2 since you were a bitch.
2 whiskeys.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And everybody wonders why I don't make it through all of Christine's show.
These whiskeys.
Because I went to fucking bed because of bitches like the Crazy Scotsman.
I'm not gonna lie, at home, if I have like 2 beers, like 2 of those Grand Belt Blues, I'm ready for bed.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick Randy's ass.
Speaking of that.
Yeah, he wasted at least 4 of them. He was like, oh, I'm gonna come home from work and I'm gonna have a drink, a nightcap. It's like, dude, you open it up, and then you bring it in your room, and you take a sip out of it, and you waste 3/4 of a can.
Oh, he's so fucking fired. Randy, you fucking idiot.
So I went and hid the other 3 cases that I bought.
We don't want this one.
I bought 3 cases of it. 3 12 packs.
No.
And he's like, oh, but it was so cheap. I was like, yeah, but we can't get any more till next year in the summer.
You asshole.
So don't waste the shit. You know what? I think I'm going to need one of these TSWs in 9s. Because I'm not worried about 40 cal.
You want to taste?
I'll taste it.
Number 12. Number 12, my original comment
It's pretty light.
It's like number 11 without the octane. I thought number 11 was 100 proof.
Okay.
And there is actually, surprise, surprise, there's still some of number 11 left. Cheers.
It kind of smells like a scotch.
What do you know?
What do I know? I've had 1 scotch, and it was the Ardbeg from Crazy Scotsman. I think I got 2 of them. Two shots that night. Yeah, she came down and took it up, and next thing you know, half of his bottle's gone. He's like, what happened?
You know, I see Christine going outside going, and we're going to do a cheers to Ed, and I'm just like, yeah, motherfucker. I look over and she's holding the Ardbeg bottle. I'm like, no, everybody pour your shot back. I'll go get some stuff.
Smells good.
Wait a second. You think that smells like scotch?
Well,
Oh, this is
Is
a
it 4
virgin.
o'clock? Is it 4 o'clock? Yes, it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
If this was my work weekend, I'd be getting up get ready for work.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. I leave at 4:20 from my house. I get up. If I stop at Piedmont BP.
This is much more peaty.
Yeah. A little bit more. I don't know. My nose is shot. It's still shot from cleaning chemicals. When they tell you to not mix it with hot water because it creates fumes, and everybody does it anyways because it dissolves faster. Yeah. I haven't worked there for probably 2008.
This one's more woody. More of a...
Oh, wow. That burns. Ugh.
Well, it's a good... What I just tell you? Like 11 without the octane. Do you want to try 11?
No. No. Thank you.
Okay, Scotsman. Asshole. Sharky, too bad Tac Pack went away. It sounds like cutbacks to me. That and the whole not having the correct shirts and overall quality of the products for
Should've
the
took the
past
money.
6 to 10 months.
You should have took the money. You should have took the money.
Sharky, Race Glock looks like a fun gun to shoot.
It is.
Come on over.
It is.
And he'll be here while you're cooking. Christine's like, you can't have him come all the way over here and make him cook food. Oh yes, I can, because of the shit that he sends me all the time. I have not seen him do a single recipe that I would not want to try.
You're like, what was it, $350 to send his painting? I'm pretty sure you can fly for that much.
Yeah, no shit. Maybe I could just carry it onto the plane.
Will it fit on the carry-on?
I don't know. They'd probably look at me weird. Sharky, sorry, I didn't get to finish.
You have to get a passport.
But, yeah, I gotta do that yet. And to be honest, I find most guns fun to shoot. The more the merrier. Just like AR with the CQB stock. Nice. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never ever put that on my pistol. Just, where are you going?
There's an AR in here with a CQB stock in it.
Sharky, $350 to ship it over is still ridiculous. We'll still figure it out someday, and I would have paid the Tac Pack forward to whoever would have seen fit to receive the parts.
This one?
Well, thank God that's not the pistol.
Well, you guys gotta be putting all these Goldfast parts on your lowers. This is extended mag release. Oh, you guys with them short fingers.
I still gotta see what that brake is like. That was a
I
Tac Pack.
I don't think I want to stand next to you.
That was a Tac Pack. I don't know.
It's a Tac Pack?
I think it actually might be good.
It doesn't look any longer than the
No, it all
same
happens.
length as a A2.
Yeah, it all happens in A2 fashion.
Pretty close. Negligible difference. I don't think it's enough to make it to...
Negligible. Where'd you come up with that?
Yeah, I'm full of $10 words. But fuck is my favorite.
Sharky, during the day, it's mostly tea. Earl Grey with sugar as a sin. And water. I hardly ever drink sodas.
Oh, the bubbles, man.
Those suck.
These caps.
It's the biggest fucking piece of shit. And it wasn't even, it's not like a cheap optic either.
No, this is the one that I was looking at getting.
Yeah, yet they can't figure out how to keep that on there.
Oh, jeez. I usually like shorter stocks, but the eye relief on this.
Oh, jeez, you betcha.
Oh, jeez. Oh, let me get past you there.
Sharky raising the glass right here, right now, and sending energy for all of us to laugh at Mr. Holster having his cataract surgery in 6 to 8 years. I'm sure he won't mind. No.
I would like to be able to afford LASIK.
Well, we want Mr. Holster to have cataract surgery in 6 to 8 years.
Is this the badass lever?
Yes.
I like it. I like the window crank. Although, if you notice this one, this side is custom. I chopped that in half and contoured it and took a file to it, and then glued it with the Birchwood Casey pin.
No, and almost you actually got the stages of the.
One of them is kind of goes up to the next one, but it's close enough.
That is the
badass.
that is the Grand National trigger that's in that too. It's a 2-stage. It's a lot better than a mil spec, but you know, that actually was a Rock River
National Match.
Rock River National Match trigger.
I don't know. I don't need the extended mag release.
I still would rather have your trigger in that rifle.
Dude, that was a pretty good deal. Optics Blind has some pretty good deals. I got two 140 triggers with the flat ones with these anti-walk pins for $118.
Two?
Yeah, Randy's got one, and then I got the other in my.
If I could do that
piston
right,
gun.
if I could do that right now, I'd order it.
You watch out for their sales, man.
What do you think of that Odin Works scope mount?
Scope mount? How much do those cost? $100? $70? I would switch mine off my Adams Artist piston gun.
It was right around $100, but I don't want to on camera lead into too much, but follow the exact torque figures for that, and don't do anything
Fix-It sticks.
crazy.
I've been looking at Fix-It sticks for a long time. The Ultimate Pack with the they got a new one where it's the adjustable. So it does, instead of having each individual torque limiter, it's adjustable. Like, dude, that's the way to go if you're gonna put together like a kit for your.
That's a tack pack charging handle too.
Is that?
I think you can get that on eBay for $9. To be honest,
I don't know if I want $9 charging handles.
I kind of do like these rail covers though. That was a tack pack item.
Rail covers are rail covers. Do you really need to spend
Oh no, you shouldn't spend
$20 of 7-inch section? Wasn't this in the tack pack too? The Mission First
Yes.
light.
I'll say, please God, let it still work. It's never been used.
Well, there's two. There's okay. You push and hold it, and then the light comes on. There's several brightness settings on the red, which is the regular whatever goes on. If you push and hold it, it'll go back and forth. Wee-oo, wee-oo.
We got an emergency. Sharky, don't think Axel, it makes my dick itch, is from Beverly Hills Cop 2. Another guess. First movie I saw at Desert Eagle. Let's say who gets this.
Roxanne.
Roxanne? First movie that he saw at Desert Eagle.
I want to say the first movie I saw at Desert Eagle was probably Commando. Where I actually was like, hey, that's a Desert Eagle.
Gillian, cheers. Mr. 27, B&E Brewer Reviews. Mr. 27, champagne beer. And the last comment is from Frontline Cigars. Intro Babe and Brew Babe are all right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to put that on my AR pistol. They can go fuck themselves. Yeah, that's the national match.
$200, I think. I'll put that on something.
No, I like that. It would be great on my AR pistol. Just saying. Their Oldenworks is still waiting for the ATF release of
For
the
the Blade one? Which isn't any different than this, but with the it's like that much longer.
Yeah, it's
a blade.
Yeah, it's actually bigger.
Yeah. This is in your way. To put it in all the way. Did you try this on
No.
a different upper?
No, that's the last lock right where it is.
Yeah? No, I think there's one more. I think it would go all the way in. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it's only. I just figured flush with that was.
Yeah, you're right. Alcohol was
I
involved.
still think that's badass. Again, I would never put it on my AR pistol because I wouldn't want to violate any legalities.
If you put a 14.5 with a pin welded flash hider, it could be this much shorter. Wherever the end of the threads are is the actual barrel. You get a 14.5 inch with the pin welded flash hider.
That size right there.
I don't think this one would work.
Too short.
Yeah. But there's some badass flash hiders with the hole for welding. The JP makes one. Ask me how I know. Randall has one. I put that on his Adam's Arms piston upper.
Fuck Randall.
Fucker owes me a mailbox.
Yeah, when you're putting that back, just don't fuck up the eagle.
You want this up or down?
Barrel down. Otherwise, it doesn't fit quite right. We've got some serious Tetris going on in there.
No shit. A lot of fucking everything in here.
Wow, look at everybody in the...
Put a fucking magazine and everything, why don't you?
Well, that's because I want it to fire when I pull the trigger.
Got everything in here.
Frontline. If you knew how to shoot, you wouldn't need sights.
No, you still need them.
Actually,
At least the front.
I know somebody that did a video about that, and holy shit, did they get fucking trolled. Yeah, when do you want to go shooting?
We got safe ammo for this?
According to NIHAP, the etiquette was right there.
This is for TPing rifles, the front one.
See? That's why NIHAP is like the guy.
Yeah.
See, that's what's awesome about Dead On, is they do not have the acceptable ammo, so they'll let you bring in ammo to shoot that.
This is seriously holy moly, is this a short? Did somebody cut this off? I think people were just made shorter in the 40s.
Well, look at fucking Russian guns.
Oh yeah.
Shooting the dragon off? you shooting the dragon off, I think you probably had 6 inches.
Oh, hold on. Girlfriend. Hey, love.
I got the camera on, so make sure your pants are back on.
I didn't take them off.
Did you just hit the fucking Scotland sign?
Yeah. I hit that.
Out of curiosity.
You got at least 5 inches. And I was ducking.
Yeah, okay.
Like, there's literally 2 inches from this ceiling.
That's the ceiling.
Yeah, from the
That's-
ceiling.
that's
Everything
not-
else is mounted to it.
That's not the light or the broadsword or the light fixture or
Or
the
your Wi-Fi
or
connector.
the Wi-Fi antenna or the
all the piping.
Well, see,
That's usually what hurts.
That's what fucks me up from being able to put. I wanted to put a safe door on there, but the only thing I actually could do right now
is swing in.
It would have to. Oh, man, that would fuck everything up though.
You don't have to open it all the way, just so you can get through.
Well, I was thinking about the barn door that slid.
That could be a thing, but locking it up and for it being secure besides all your security, but if your power goes out, what does that do?
Well, if I did a barn-style door, but mounted a shelf to it, and you didn't... It does not look... That area is beyond the footprint of the foundation to this house.
So is mine. So I was thinking about a swinging shelf.
Hey, guess what happened at 3 o'clock this morning?
Something moved?
That went off for the second time in 2 months.
So you're coming down here with the 10.5 or this.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, Christine
is waking up. What's going on?
Christine actually had the baby eagle, and she was fucking running down the stairs. The security company is on her phone and on the panel. That freaked her out. I didn't even realize they did that. But
so this is on. I was looking at it right there. That's too close for aiming with your laser.
Yeah.
We'll put this down. This is ready.
I told the security company this morning. I said, this is bullshit. This is the second time in the last 3 months that has gone off at 3 o'clock in the morning. Either we have ghosts, because that's how Christine watches, and that's the fucking same goddamn sensor that I saw on one of
her shows.
Yeah, but
hey, it tastes very warm. A little bit warmer.
No, seriously. Hazman even said that on these. Let it warm up a little. The chocolates and all those flavors start to come out. I couldn't even tell you where we at time-wise because I trimmed the thing off and started it back up.
Well, I think we were over an hour.
But we are in the Two-Hearted Ale Club. Frontline says, I've gone Mach 10 with the lights on to go to the bathroom. Laugh out loud. Yeah, he's not feeling well.
Yeah. Most of the time I fall asleep with my glasses on, which is really bad for them. And my glasses are held together with Gorilla Tape, nylon string, and clear nail polish. And a piece of paperclip. Because the screw fell out. Yeah, I'm cheap as fuck, but I'm going to keep buying guns. No. So I did an adult thing this year. I signed up for health insurance. That's going to be $80 out of each check. But I'm going to get a new pair of glasses out of it.
Okay.
And my tooth's pulled.
Do you get paid 2 times a month or 4 times?
I get paid bi-weekly.
Well, that's... Christine pays... I'm on Christine's insurance because I'm a loser, and we're paying over $400 a month.
That's 2 people.
And she works for a fucking healthcare provider.
Right?
What a bunch of shit.
I'll tell you what, I'm not happy with Essentia Health. They killed my mom. She's alive still, but they killed her.
That's what everybody says. My buddy Greg.
The anesthesiologist fucked up.
His mom, his wife is no longer with us because if they would have gone to the Mayo, I honestly, and the same with Ed.
Hernia surgery shouldn't kill somebody.
No, what?
They're keeping hush hush about it, but I'm pretty sure there was a air bubble in the IV line.
Good God.
Fucking retards.
No, you should never have anything bad happen in a basic surgery like that.
Well, because the first time they went in to do it, well, it's not the first hernia surgery, but this time they put the CO2 in to puff it up and do the endoscopic. Well, something went wrong, and they did CPR for like 30 minutes, and I still have my mom, and there's still a hospital here.
Frontline says, Dr. Pepper with a cigar. Try it seriously.
Hey, I bought one of those. We bought 2 of those Macanudos. I still have mine. I tried some of Randy's. Cigars might be a thing.
Hey, you wanna try an Isla?
Are they kind of mild?
Yeah, very.
All right, we can do that. Like I said, I was like the short ones. We need shorter ones because I don't got an hour to smoke a cigar.
No, I realize you're on a time schedule.
I don't have a time schedule, but
I mean, you can take it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go out to the smoking loft, known as the '96 Toyota.
your garage is cold.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
Can you get the doors open?
Hey, Google. What's the temperature right now?
4, 5.
In Duluth, it's currently 10 degrees.
Oh.
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's -5.
Yeah. So either you can take it home with you
Yeah,
and
take
smoke
it.
it at your leisure.
The problem is I'm gonna get on either this coming up check or the first. I get paid on the 1st. I'm gonna order one of the starter packs from Frontline.
I wanna get his travel humidor.
Because it comes with that. I don't have a humidor. I haven't opened up my Macanudo, so it's still in the vacuum sealed or whatever.
That humidor is no good for you. You should give it to me.
I don't have a humidor. Are you saying I should buy it and then give it to you?
No, the Macanudo.
Oh.
You do not want to smoke it.
It's all right. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I've never smoked really anything, so.
Ever smoked the Baloney Pony?
Ask Joey about that.
Joey was actually funny last night, which is weird. Smile Money Brew Review. Of course, I may be unsub since the ribbing on the Locked and Loaded. No, you aren't. I would never unsub you. Shut the fuck up. Smile Money Tack Pack. Now, I have another reason not to want a mystery box. Smile Money. Speaking of sticking a suppressor up your ass, AOC may need that for the new Green Deal. Oh, here we are.
Boiler came on.
I'm like, oh, Smile Money, I can't do that. Remind me that I just did this.
Did you shut it off?
As soon as I turn the camera off, okay?
Write it down. Turn it back on.
Boom. Rocco Verno, cheers to the Two-Hearted Ale Club. Poco Loco, doesn't the term staff member make you laugh? Because both of those words mean penis. No, that's not fucking funny at all, you asshole.
She's got enough shit on this fucking Jolson's cock over here.
Jolson's cock is stacked.
He's got the fucking.
He's tactical. He's got a Lars rocket.
Oh, that's the RPG.
For RPG. He's got a big penis on his nose.
You got the Mexican.
And a Mexican hat.
We just put everything on there. We see your Captain Kirk costume can't sit upright.
Yeah, he's a dick. That's Captain Ken,
Fucking
not Captain Kirk.
Captain Ken? Well, he's got a Captain Kirk outfit, so he's playing costume.
I see we're both at about the same.
It tastes better warm.
Okay, so which of the two of these did you like more?
Probably 17. But this is warm. We didn't taste that one warm. Wait, we still got some.
We do. Gunwild, did I miss the Two-Hearted Ale Club? ? Cheers. If I did not, cheers still. Okay, Gunwild, you just got notified that you didn't miss shit. Now, let me put it this way. I think your bottle, which is aged over a year.
I bought it in 2017, and it was aged already, whatever they age it.
I think that is better than this is initially, but
We haven't tried this one warm.
Well, you brought the bottle, so you know it's fair that you can take as much as you want. Oh, shake it off. You know, I don't know if it's the
And-
aging or that year, but
This one-
yours definitely looks maltier.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. It was not in the fridge for a while, and the cats knocked it over, and it may have like fizzed up and spilled a little bit, but it was still sealed. I was like, that's when it went in the fridge, when the cats knocked it over in the kitchen.
Fucking cats.
I tell you what, they're getting everything. 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's run across the house as fast as possible. Oh, I couldn't have one of those.
Were they over here? When I turned the security system on, this whole area completely arms because nobody's going to be down here moving. But 3 o'clock is the bewitching hour, so I don't want to word anything into it, but maybe we have ghosts.
I'm not saying I don't believe in them, but I personally haven't had anything weird happen, so
You ought to talk to Christine.
yeah.
You'll leave here crying like a little bitch.
Yeah, let's just say I'm not going to the Glen Sheen tour.
When we were looking at houses, our realtor is like, and this one is way under your budget. It has 3 bathrooms, a brand new and Christine goes, just drive. I'm just like, what do you mean just drive? She goes, no, just fucking drive. I don't want anything to do with this house. Something bad happened here. And then our realtor goes, well, actually, on the declaring the thing, there was a murder here. It's like, okay, next house.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Say,
There is a serious difference between the two of these.
that one was sweeter when it was warm.
Yours is much more mild, which means if it's still bringing that 11%,
Maybe I should have bought more, but they were $23 a bottle.
yeah, I just paid $25 for that bottle.
Bent paddle.
And they're
You
right
can't
here.
get it.
And they're right here in town.
So they can't keep up with local demand. So
Hey, if you want to try Ben Paddle Double Black, you need to live in Duluth or Superior. Otherwise,
or within driving distance.
I think the 17 is better aged. But what would happen if you could get the Enterprise here, vertical burnout, and you have
Sun.
1 year on the 17 and 1 year on the 18 at the same time?
We can't do that.
No, honestly,
Would time travel be ethical?
don't even start.
Have you seen the Sarah Connor Chronicles?
No.
In it, one of the Terminators goes back and fucks up, so he's gotta like fix the hotel, and then like hides in the fucking wall until the date that's supposed to happen. Yeah.
Where's that? Where's that at?
I think it's on Amazon Prime.
I'm hitting the refresh button one time. We're hitting the Stalker Steve button.
Nothing.
And nothing. So Gunwild stands as the last comment, and the last sip is the 2018.
Oh, hey, there's some stuff in the bottom of this one. It's alright.
Yeah, well, could be that stuff.
Uh-uh. Yeah, so 17 was a little bit better warm.
No.
But they're not bad. Neither of them are bad. Yay, happy birthday, 2017.
Did either one of us give a review on the 18?
Still a 9.
I'm going to give both of them a 9.5. But if right now you showed up with 2 bottles at room temperature, I think
I
the
know,
seven
it's a
I
little
think
better.
the 17 is a little bit better. So you know, I would say overall the total end result of this is a 10 for this and a 9.5 for that. Okay, I have no idea how long this went. This last little stint was 16 minutes, so until next time, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow,
You got one of these at Christmas ales?
if Matt calls tomorrow, I'm gonna make him help me with the Christmas ales. Oh my. 15, or actually it was brewed in 14. Oof.
It's either going to be really good or really skunky.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens. Cheers. Thanks, J-Dog.
Yep. We'll see you when we see you.